The story that just went viral. The court seduced the SEC's demand on Ripple Labs by 94%. Remember how I told you XRP is nothing like ADA? Here's a video you can't miss on what matters most. Watch this video until the very end to protect yourself and your investments. Let's get it. I'm not a financial advisor. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, the BitBoy. If you want to learn more about crypto and how to play the crypto markets to put yourself and your family in a better financial position, then just make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button if you find value in this video, and I think you're going to. What if I told you XRP isn't dead? ADA might be on the road to flatline, but this huge win for Ripple is good news that I was expecting would come, and come much earlier, I thought. But it could mean big things in store for XRP this cycle. You've already seen this tweet, but let's look deeper into it. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple Labs, says on August 7th, when the news broke, that the SEC asked for $2 billion and the court reduced their demand by about 94%, recognizing that they had overplayed their hand. He says they respect the court's decision and have clarity to continue growing our company. Brad goes on to say this is a victory for Ripple, the industry, and the rule of law. The SEC's headwinds against the whole of the XRP community, well, they are now gone. Myself, Mr. X, couldn't agree more. But before I jump into what this means for what comes next for Ripple Labs, let's take a little trip down memory lane and review how this all started. If you're already following the plot, don't worry because this recap is going to be quick and entertaining. So make sure to send this video to someone who doesn't know enough about Ripple Labs and XRP. And hop on our Discord to collaborate with other members of the Bit Squad as well. The link is down below in the description. It all starts December 2020. When the US Securities and Exchange Commission, more commonly known as the SEC, files a lawsuit against Ripple Labs, its CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larsen, alleging that they raised over $1.3 billion through an unregistered ongoing digital asset securities offering. In January of 2021, several cryptocurrency exchanges delist or suspend trading of XRP in response to the SEC lawsuit. And all of these events make the value of the XRP token fall off a cliff.
And now the
In March of 2021, Ripple responded to the SEC's complaint, denying the allegations and arguing that XRP is not a security. Throughout 2021 and 2022, the case proceeded with numerous motions, discovery disputes, and legal arguments from both sides. And in July of 2023, well, we thought it was time to celebrate. When a significant ruling was made. Judge Annalisa Torres grants the SEC's motion for summary judgment on the issue of whether Ripple's XRP sales to institutional investors constituted unregistered securities offerings. However, the judge also partially ruled in favor of Ripple, determining that XRP sales on digital asset exchanges did not constitute securities offerings. But this wasn't enough to change the trajectory of the XRP price in a bear market. Since then, both the SEC and Ripple have expressed their intention to appeal the aspects of the ruling that were not in their favor. And in 2023, Judge Torres denied the SEC's motion for interlocutory appeal, allowing the case to proceed. Which brings us to now. The trial is still ongoing, but this news is another big win for XRP. And guys, it's been a long road, but I haven't been telling you that XRP is a great pick this cycle for nothing. Here's the full scoop on what just happened in the case. In a court filing on Wednesday, Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that Ripple Labs would pay $125 million in a civil penalties fine and ban the company from future violations of securities laws. The filing stated that the SEC's motion for remedies and the entry of a final judgment is granted in part and denied in part. The court shall enter a final judgment enjoining Ripple from further violations of the securities laws and imposing a civil penalty of $125,035,150. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, initially requested a $2 billion fine on the firm, but Ripple argued for a lower amount, around $10 million. The article then makes one of the most important points, which is the ruling marks a potential end to the SEC's case against Ripple Labs, which dates back to November 2020. So what's next? Let's hear it from Brad Garlinghouse himself.
as you referenced, this is almost exactly a 1-year anniversary of the court case where Ripple was sued by the government. And look, the one thing that the SEC was arguing most vociferously was this idea that XRP, the digital asset that Ripple uses in our technology, was a security. And that was really what they cared about. And what the judge ruled is that XRP is not a security. And that's really been a formative case for the industry. So we're going to continue really clamoring and trying to champion the clarity of regulation. And I'm hopeful that as we see a changing of the guard, we'll see that.
And I've been telling you guys a lot of really high price predictions. If you want to see my XRP price prediction and what I think, check out this clip from my video interview with Tony Edwards from Thinking Crypto that recently went viral about my prediction on XRP. Chance the bull run is not coming back. And I think when you look at a price range for XRP, when you're looking at a Bitcoin that's going to go potentially to $150,000, and I think the market cap is going to get somewhere upwards of, I was thinking probably 10. I think it's going to probably get closer to 6. I think we're going to see it doubling. I think certainly XRP, where it is right now, I'm in a leverage trade, so I know where it is. It's between 60 and 62 cents, unless that's changed here in the last few minutes. And I think that certainly, I was saying, my original price prediction was $18, and with $18 to $25, and the highest possible price you could get to would be $50, and that would be the perfect scenario. You get the IPO, and you get the ETF. You get an XRP ETF, and which they're talking about. And now you get, if you were to get an IPO on top of that, who knows how high the price can go. But that money's got to come from somewhere. Money's got to come from somewhere. And so that means it's going to be coming from money that will be going into other coins. So what are the coins that are going to get hurt? Obviously, ADA. XRP and ADA have had a long history. They don't like each other. And I was for both communities, and I still do love the ADA community. I feel bad for them. I do. I really feel bad for the ADA community because a lot of them are sunk. They're sunken cost fallacy. I've got too much into this now. I can't get out into something that's going to go up better and faster, basically. So that's where that is. I think if I want to give what I believe a realistic price target is for XRP, that I think is definitely achievable. I'd say $8 to $10. I think that's definitely achievable. I think that's almost a slam dunk. And then from there, where it gets above $8 to $10, that's going, look, it could, maybe 6 is as high as it goes. Maybe it's 6. It almost doubles the last all-time high, maybe. I think 7 is a good number. That would be twice the previous all-time high, approximately. So I think in that range, the $8 to $10 range is pretty safe to say it could get up there. I think that all the levels after that, if you were to say $18 to $25 range, how could it get there? That would be with the IPO. And then how could it get to $52, that crazy number? That would be if on top of that next comes an ETF, and all that happens before the end of this bull run. And so I'm just kind of skeptical about all that happening, and I'd like to set people up with what I believe is to be realistic, and I think that $8 to $10 is very realistic. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.